Breaking news, baby dolls. Donald Trump has just said he is in favor of crypto. He's accepting crypto for his political campaign. And he's even joked saying Joe Biden doesn't even know what crypto is. So I'm going to show you the video right now. We're going to have a listen. This is Donald Trump.
They are against it. The Biden doesn't even know what it is. If you ask Biden, sir, are you for or against crypto? What's that? What the? Get me off the stage. He's saying, get me off the stage. No, he has no idea. But look, Gensler is very much against it. The Democrats are very much against it. And I say this, a lot of people are very much for it. Probably a lot of the people in this group. And I'm fine with it. I want to make sure it's good and solid and everything else, but I'm good with it. And if you like crypto in any form, and it comes in a lot of different forms, if you're in favor of crypto, you better vote for Trump.
You heard that here, friends. You heard that here. And don't forget, your friend Somi here has been reporting to you about the Ribbeting thesis. It ties into Pepe, friends. Remember, I'm not a political show. I don't care about politics, all right? They all eat bugs to me. But I've been talking about the Ribbeting thesis. I also told you recently, one of the scenarios of me conceptualizing maybe a left translated Bitcoin cycle or more ferocity in our Bitcoin cycle would have to do with the fact that we might see Donald Trump becoming pro-crypto because they need to win the votes. And friends, I've even made these clips out here. Shout out to my friend Somi for making these.
When I win, you are all getting tax cuts and you're getting a brand new Trump economic boom.
I'm gonna give you the biggest tax cuts. You are gonna not regret voting for me.
Remember, friends, we're not a political show. I'm wearing a Pokemon hat. The only politics I like is Pokemon. What if Donnie, at the end of this year, what if he says, I'm gonna cut the rates down to 20% again, and we're gonna have an economic boom, and Gary Guzler, guess what? I'm gonna fire him. We're gonna change the corrupt SEC, and we're gonna make him pro-crypto. You're all butted up now. There's no way you're letting go of your bags until 2025. 0% chance after I just told you that. And now that I've given you an offer you can't refuse, it's a top secret. There you go, friends. Isn't that funny, man? Oh, man. I don't know how I'm even doing this, friends. I've got so many of these. Look at this. Like, this is crazy. Remember, Donald Trump was also saying he will never allow the creation of CBDCs if he's elected. Friends, I have all these clips out here where I've even just shown you. I've always got many, many videos, friends. It was this. Oh, this is actually funny. Donald Trump, this is Donald Trump when he was doing the wrestling thing is coming out. So you have all these, everyone here is having fun, friends. Look, I've been speaking about this for a while. I've made YouTube videos on it. My previous YouTube videos where I conceptualize all these and I just think about, man, how can we win off this, friends? If a story like that is happening, what does it actually mean? Well, I've shown you my Ribbeting video, friends here. The Ribbeting, you see this 11 months ago when I first conceptualized and I made it. The Ribbeting. The Ribbeting, you see that? What is the Ribbeting? Just a quick reminder of you. Well, I could see that Pepe was this cycle's Doge and SHIB. It had the potential out here. And it made it all the way, the unicorn status, on Binance last year. Friends, I've got to tell you how amazing that was, by the way, man. Pepe, just 2 months after we had a USDC depegging, it was able to make it on Binance from nothing. Now, despite all the FUD and swinging out, I knew we have to be a part of this. We have to be a part of this. Here's the thing. I could have just bought Pepe on a discount. The problem was I was scared because I saw Pepe and I'm like, wait a minute. People don't care about you're listed on Binance. They'll just make other Pepes. Everyone just make other Pepes. Why do I have to buy the biggest market cap one? I've got to look for leverage on Pepe. But what ends up happening is that Pepe ends up going on a big run itself. And I'm going to show it to you right here, right? Very important, friends. So Pepe... Okay, Pepe does a 90% drop. Okay, this is what it looked like. This is what it looked like. It looked like this. Okay, it was down. There was FUD around it regarding the devs. 2 out of 3 devs dumped to 85%. Now, I was looking for something, friends, and I was expecting this to happen for a longer period of time. Instead, what it does is it goes up and it shoots up and just shocked me. But we are here, part of the Ribbeting thesis, friends, because my thesis was that the society we live in, they want to use a blunt instrument again against the establishment, the bug eaters. The people who want you to eat bugs. They've been printing all the money. They have the IMF. They have everything in control. They've done the whole 5 times, not working. Of course, people are waking up. They've got to throw a whole new distraction. We know what it is. They're going to try ban self-custody. We know all that's happening, friends. And like you got to throw in UFOs and stuff here and there, right? Fake alien invasion, maybe. So we're seeing all these coming out.
And I could see this forming from a long while away. I'm like, the ribbeting. We have to participate. How do we participate, friends? Well, I wanted Pepe at 95% down, but it dropped 84%, shoots up. We have Landwolf. Now, Landwolf, friends, caters to the Pepe audience. Landwolf is back around 11, 12, 13, 14 million market cap. I am now going to put on the market cap chart, and I'm going to change it on a log chart so you can see the potential here. Now, friends, recently what happened was there was someone here. It's actually a HEX or PulseChain wallet. This guy made, it's okay, friends, no harm. He DCA bought in after he found out I was in, and he DCA bought in about $44,000 worth. He sold for about $74,000. So he's made like less than a 2x. It's kind of funny, but just to tell you guys, friends, you want to see something? He bought in, friends, if he just held the first full amount, if he got in from the full amount, he would have made a 9x up the top. All right, so he would, if he just inserted his first 40K, hit 360K. Instead, it's around here. So he's exiting around here. It's like less than a 2x. Remember, he was DCA buying. So he was like DCA buying, like click, 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 click. You know what I mean? So just showing you out here. But he has just been dumping it all out. And he just like cracked the liquidity. And he's just getting out these big clips. And that's what sent it down to him. That's fine, man. I'm like, we're back out to 12 million market cap. But just to show you the potential here, what I think, man, if Landwolf, the community remains a strong, which obviously we are, friends. It's a strong community. Okay, 5-time rug survivor, 5-time vampire survivor, the OG original Landwolf, the devs that have moved on, they've changed chains. They're trying to launch Landwolf on everywhere else. These guys, we're making the memes and the culture and the community. Everyone's still strong here. Literally, Pepe's best friends. Pepe is on Ethereum. Landwolf, this was the only one where they stuck with it. Also, to let you know, friends, go and check all the other Landwolfs. It was only after the community relaunched here and did it themselves that the other Landwolfs started popping off. Because look, we ended up finding out there were people from the old, just from dark parts of crypto who basically just dump on everybody in a nutshell, just grifters, scammers. They got in earlier to this because they could see energy. Your friends, grifters and scammers are they're very good at sniffing out really, really like powerful stuff and who's got energy. But they all dump too early. They take the money out. They go pump all the other coins. They go launch the other coins. Go launch like I don't want to talk about all of them out there, okay? But I'm just showing you many rugs, many sort of vampire attacks out there. This one is still here. And here's the thing. I don't even care about all of them. I care about, okay, Pepe. I want Pepe to go to 30, 40, 50, 100 billion, something. Just do something. And if it does, and it coincides with this Donald Trump presidency, perhaps we can get a 1 billion Landwolf, which is amazing, man. It's almost 100x from today. That's nuts if that happens. And man, just imagine, I'm just telling you, man, like, wouldn't it be great if like you guys, let's say, imagine it went up like here and PulseChain had not like moved up yet. Where you think like, imagine you could bunny hop like a 50x and then PulseChain does another 20x. That's crazy, man. That's your 1000x there. Or even if it does a 5x from that point. You bunny hopped a 50 into another 5. That's 250. Man, that's what I'm saying, man. But I don't know how far this can go. I'm just telling you, the community is super strong. Liquidity is thick. Everybody's holding the line. And remember, it ties into Donald Trump. Sir Donald Trump. Okay? Now, not a political show. Don't care, friends. I know everyone's inflammatory, but I'm trying to read the crowd, man. I'm trying to see, okay, we want a blunt instrument to come in. Can he come back? Remember, no one was talking about this year ago, friends. That's why these crazy things, I know I'm just a peanut brain on the internet, but if this works out, man, it'll be crazy. Don't forget, friends, other people have dreams that end up happening too. Like Ansem believed in Solana, and then DickWifButt ends up sparking up. So everybody has these theses, but you know, some of them take different turns of where they come and play out. So when you're looking at this, all right, we have Donald Trump coming in here saying pro-crypto. I spoke about it, and we need this, friends. We need this because it draws a story out for us. If you're trying to just look at where we're going to be by the end of the year, friends. This is a weekly chart of Bitcoin, but we're trying to look at where we're going to be at the end of the year. Is Bitcoin going to be like higher? Is there going to be like a lot of euphoria here? And maybe we can even go back and look at the monthly chart out here. I've been conceptualizing the. Remember, friends, we wanted to hit the red one up here, but if it has to freaking poopy us, we don't know. Somewhere in this line, I hope somewhere in this box, I hope we get towards the high end of the box or even break it. But we are sitting here right now, like running out of monthly candles, aren't we, friends? Look at this. Like, we are literally running out of monthly candles by the end of the year. But this is the Bitcoin monthly chart. And don't forget, man, it's still possible. I know it sounds crazy. It is still possible, friends, that we just have giant moonshot, right? A giant moonshot. It is still possible. Because what did I tell you? Just to protect us, man. What if Bitcoin is 180,000 by November this year? All right. I'm just telling you, we will all be saying Donald Trump's going to cut rates. He's going to cut taxes. He's going to remove Gary Gensler, the semen demon. He's pro-crypto. Everyone's pro-crypto. Everyone knows about it. Everyone loves about it now. And remember, I showed you that clip of the dark prophecy. I was like, oh my gosh. That scenario would be, there are no reasons to sell your crypto, which is the exact polar opposite from our friend Davey Soy Hoffman down here. The crowd sentiment down here, friends, was there is no reason to buy Bitcoin, buy crypto at all. It's the exact opposite, all right? Down here, they said macro looks so bad. Macro looks so bad. The rates were too high. They're never going to put down the rates. It looks so bad. We can't think of one reason to buy. And that was it. I was tweeting or replying. I'm telling you guys, highest value content in crypto. We'll play some gentle angel music for the gentle reminder. So everyone knows, friends, okay? Everyone reminds themselves. During that time, I was literally saying, like, of course, I sound like an absolute nutcase, okay? Peanut brain nutcase, friends. I'm literally telling people, all right, the crowd's telling me there is no reason to long. We got to be all in. This has to be the bottom, man. This has to be it. So it's going to be tough, but you have to believe in yourself enough to fight the crowd in the polar opposite. Because I'm dreaming of this Donald Trump scenario, friends. I'm dreaming of him saying, yeah, economic boom. And he's doing the dance stuff like that. Woo, woo, woo. I'm thinking of that. And I'm thinking of everybody in crypto saying, this is going to be the biggest bull market of your life. There is no reason to sell. I'm thinking of that. I'm dreaming of that every night. And I'm like, oh, man, everyone's saying there's no reason to sell. Which means we have to let go. Preparing for that, friends. Preparing for that. Now, if you ask all of us what we kind of want, it's very stressful to think about it. We actually don't mind, all of us, friends, I know it's so stressful. We don't mind a bit of a reset and then we like have a standard 4-year cycle. Wouldn't you like that? You're like, yes, I know everyone's nodding. Yeah, I want that too, man. I want that. Can we reset? Give us like a mini altcoin season. Don't pop off too hard. And then we can reset 6 to 9 months of next year and then we can continue. That's what we really want, friends, because there's opportunity everywhere, you know. I also want to throw this in, friends. Look at this. Friendtech has a lot of Jeet sellers. This is friends, one of the biggest crypto influencers out there. This guy's worth 50 to 100 million, by the way. Sisyphus. I think his nickname is Syphilis, you know, like the sexual transmitted disease. I'm not sure, friends. I think he rugged the coin. I remember Anubis DAO. Was it him who stole 10 or 20 million dollars? He provided the coin and he basically just did a rug. I don't know if he's doxed. I don't know what's going on. There's all these rumors and stuff out there, but he's just been dumping the Friendtech. All these USD, like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100K. It's kind of fun. Look at all these big clips, the USD column. And look what Suzu said. It's becoming very clear now that Racer held back many features in the initial launch day so as to generate maximal Jeeting. Respect. Look who retweeted it up the top, Sisyphus. He reposted, friends. So I guess the joke is, see, Sisyphus retweets to let everyone know, yeah. He basically, friends, it's psyops to everybody saying, hey, I'm not going to dump it all. Because they're holding back features. They don't want people to hold for they want them to dump now. He repeats it, and then guess what? He starts dumping. Oh, man, it's kind of cool to say this. I don't know if this... Look, it's just nuts. By the way, the guy who posted this, he deleted it in 2 seconds. Just to let you know, this information I'm showing you is all deleted information posts. So the guy who did it, it was just that it appeared on my Twitter, and I clicked and it was deleted. But luckily, I could go back and get all the images. I just save all the images, and I could show you myself. So it's kind of nifty how these things work out. So I wonder where everything's going to play out. I'm sure you're wondering too, friends. This is crazy too. Where will we be, right? PulseChain, will you be euphoric? This is 9 red weekly candles in a row. It is, friends, it is really disgusting, especially thinking all these. You're back in the corrupt SEC zone. Man, I really thought, friends, like every other time, this green candle, you're not meant to come back. I made all the videos. You guys remember I'm saying, guys, it is sad, man. It really does feel like a curse. In 95% of cases, friends, when you see a big thrust up like this on a weekly, you do not come back here. You don't come back. You don't come back to close the candle. Like, you are done. That means congratulations to everybody who accumulated these cheap prices. It goes, you did the right thing. Everyone here, you faded the corrupt SEC, and now we're finally done, and now we can continue. I thought it was going to do this, and unfortunately, it just does that. So I don't know what to say, friends. I really don't know what to say. PulseX, HEX, just crushed. Look, a lot of people have been messaging. I saw in my Telegram, people talking about, is this just a curse from Richard Hart invoking bad spirits back in 2021, dancing on the graves of dead bodies in 2022? Is this him being like too much ego, too much pride, too much arrogance out here? Is it a product of all these and the Hexagon community like joining in on basically calling everyone these bad names and terrible names? Is it a product of, I don't know, friends, the universe works in mysterious ways, but even if it is, I will say to answer that, I think it's gone a bit too far. I think everyone would agree. It's a bit silly now, but I feel sorry for everyone, man. It's because, look, I'm providing meme coins and cheap valuations, and I'm finding strong stuff. I know we have the highest value content in crypto, but now I feel bad because I want to go back to 6-7 months ago or last year, and I want to change all my videos to add, by the way, if you don't do this, you're going to be destroyed beyond imagination, just following Richard Hart coins. You know, I wish I could go back and do that. I did not think 90% call, 10% lottery. I did not think that 10% lottery would like transform my situation versus everyone else. I did not. If I knew that, I would be way more aggressive. But I am aggressive, man. Like making 4 or 5 videos a day, friends. I don't have enough time to wipe my own ass. You understand? I post lottery ticket videos. No matter what I say, people don't want to buy them at the lows. That's all right. I get it. But man, I know it just sucks. By the way, this is the same situation with many other altcoins too, by the way. So when I say PulseChain, BNB's not moving, Phantom's not moving, many other coins aren't moving. Arbitrum, Optimism, the layer 2 coins aren't moving. XRP definitely not moving. Friends, their chain's not moving. I can go through so many other examples, friends. They're just not. Polkadot not moving. Okay, so Cordanzo, same thing. So yes, I just got to remind you, when I'm saying join the PulseChain chat, because I don't have time, friends, just showing you they're all in the same camp. All 1 million users went to Solana and they just gave it a big season, which shocked everyone that you can do something like that. But guess what, man? It's not just Solana coins went up. Other coins went up too. It's just that there was more retailers, unfortunately, to dump on for the insiders in Solana land. I wanted to show you this other breaking news, right? The US House has voted to overturn the corrupt SEC rule preventing highly regulated financial firms from holding Bitcoin and crypto. So I win, partner. I'm holding a Bored Ape Flush. It's a very funny picture. Look. So yes, the corrupt SEC is trying to prevent firms from holding Bitcoin and crypto. Isn't that pathetic, by the way? That's how scummy that. That's when the bug eaters are going into overdrive, because the bug eaters, friends, they know, like, you know, they think we're stupid rats. That's all they see us. They're like, oh, you're a stupid rat. You're so stupid. You can't even learn 12 words in your head. Also known as a seed phrase. We don't need to worry about that because they're basically calling us stupid because they think, well, guess what? I am stupid. I am a peanut brain. But guess what? I can write down my 12 words. I don't need to actually learn those 12 words. I can write them down, the seed phrase. And if you're new to crypto, friends, that is obviously I'm having a poke here because you can't ban self-custody. It's knowing 12 words. And also, there's a problem. If you have illegal money somewhere on an account, a crypto account, and then you give an envelope with those 12 words written on a piece of paper, but guess what? They could be written with 1,000 other words. But those 12 words are on the piece of paper. That person has committed a crime. They are in possession of 12 words, which controls that illegal money over there. They're in possession of literally it's a crime. It's literally like, I don't know, there's a warehouse, friends, and there's dead bodies, literally dead bodies. Someone's been murdered in a warehouse, and then I give you the key, and you're holding the key. See what I mean? Like, see all these introductions or fingerprints on the dead bodies. It's like I put your fingerprint on them. You see, how do they regulate against that? They can't. But that's why the bug eaters know that. That's why they're going into overdrive. What they're trying to do, friends, is they're trying to spook the market to they want it down 99%, but they can't because it's bigger and it's global. Crypto industry is moving. And guess what? You know those bug eaters? They have semi-bug eaters. People who like just eat bugs on weekends just to be cool, but really they love a mean steak every once in a while. These people, friends, these semi-bug eaters, they probably have children who are full-on meat eaters. And so the meat eaters and their kids, they go like, Dad, you know, you're not really into bugs. You're just doing it to go suck off all those rich guys at the cocktail parties to get in. And so what happens is it's permeating society because the insiders group, friends, it's one big cabal of just bugs and cicadas and all these mosquitoes and everything else just flying around in there and these cockroaches, right? Unfortunately, though, for them, that circle, once you go out, it starts to get more clean. There's less bugs over here. And then when you fully go out, friends, we're just full on us. And we're just peanut brains rolling around. We are little jelly beans, little DickWifButt Pokemon, and little oranges and fruits and pears. And some of us are poor plebs and 9-inch eggplants walking around. Of course, there's the banana emojis, nananas too. You see, that's all of us. We're just little Pokemons going in and out there. We are the pure breed, just little Pokemon running around. So that's pretty much what's happening here. But because there's too many of us, they can't control all of us. That's pretty much in a nutshell. In a nutshell, what's occurring. The circle of them is too powerful and too small, and there's too many of us are poor, and too many of us are bored, and it's exactly what you see today. I wanted to also throw this out for everybody out here, friends. So BitBoy has said, Sui is the best blockchain, period. I'm sorry to all the rest. It doesn't mean it will make you the most money, but it might. So people in the PulseChain community immediately you guys started getting very upset at this, but I just want to explain to everyone. Obviously, I don't speak for BitBoy. I don't speak for anyone. I just speak for myself, your friend. So I'll just tell you right now. Okay, so I would just like you to say that don't get triggered, all right? Because BitBoy, Benny Boo, is expanding his audience, friends. He's trying to get to 1 million again. You understand? It's like he's reset World of Warcraft character. Or you just finished the game in Pokemon. Maybe you picked Squirtle. Now you want to pick Charmander. Hey, I just want to play the game again, you know? So he's basically, BitBoy now, he's chosen basically Charmander. He's like, oh, I want to play Charmander. Charmander's a bit more difficult at the start. You have to grind it out a bit harder because you got to fight Brock, who's a rock Pokemon, and fire sucks. So you got to train your butterfly Pokemon. Everyone remembers that. It's crazy, friends. Look, so BitBoy's basically picked a Charmander now, and he's got to make it back to the top. Now, it's a menage a trois. It's a symbiotic relationship. Remember, I ushered in BitBoy. I was like, I kept making the videos, friends. So do you guys. We're like, hey man, Ben, you need a strong community to bootstrap you. We are that community. PulseChain can bootstrap you. All right, we don't care. There's no reputation and stuff here and there. And remember, friends, I know it's controversial. I know, but I'm just showing you this is how it works. And this symbiotic relationship will create more balls of energy, and it will raise the network effect, and everything starts eventually snowballing to something great. But you got to remember, BitBoy is going to talk about other coins. He's got to get to 1 million, friends. He's got to get to 1 million people. He's thinking about 1 million subs again. And he's got to talk about other coins. But it works both ways. Because when he's getting Sui people, and he's going to get Corridanzo people, he's going to get other chain people, friends, they're all going to become BitBoy guys. And guess what's going to happen, man? BitBoy has a meme coin on PulseChain, bro. You understand? BRO. So his network effect's going to start growing over time. And guess what? They start to say, hey, what's this thing going up? Bro, think about it, man. BitBoy is also going to cover other PulseChain stuff. He might just show, man, everyone's just watching like, oh, yeah, he's got a meme coin on there. What else is on this chain? That's how these things slowly build up. So, yes, in case you haven't noticed, friends, as well, I wrote it out here because many people didn't notice, clearly. The adoption strategy currently for PulseX and HEX prices might need some more effort. That's obviously putting it bluntly. Like, man, look, I don't care if it pisses anyone off. I'm going to tell you the truth. 98.5% down against Bitcoin is an abomination. That is not store of value. That is not acceptable for 150,000 people. Okay, that not all your talking points, blah blah blah, all went to zero pretty much. That's not acceptable. When people can see it was better off to hold their money in FTX and Celsius, lose their money through the centralized exchange, and then get their money back with a lower payment, that had a better return than HEX through a bear market. I think that's disrespectful to look at people and say, you are crying. You haven't held long enough. You didn't delay gratification, man. That's like psychotic. That's XRP maxi talk, friends. That's how XRP maxis talk. But XRPs, they're more lighter with the language because they're all like white collar guys. They call them the Riddlers. Oh, you're a Riddler. Oh, the Fed wants you to do this so they can buy your bags. By the way, I know it's a joke, and yes, it's a real XRP maxi talking point. When people sell XRP, it's not, oh, Ripple's fault. It's no. The US Fed wants you to sell because they're accumulating to back the US Federal Reserve dollar with gold and XRP. I know it sounds funny, but it's yes, they have these theories out here, but they're just theories to keep everybody entertained, but they're not adopting people in. That's why XRP, friends, it's so much easier. What do you think is easier, friends? To convince an entire freaking network to change their marketing strategy, or click sell and just go leave to something else moving faster. Exactly, click sell. That's why I'm telling you the adoption strategy for HEX is going to need more time for him to come in. Oh, guess what? Maybe Richard Hart forces an adoption strategy with 170,000 ETH. That's why we've got to respect all the meme coins and love the altcoins out here. But also, we've got to remember that BitBoy doing this is also an essential part from it as well. And remember, friends, there's always going to be this criticism stuff here. Look at Corey Costa. Thank you for posting this. Thank you, Corey. Corey is awesome. We appreciate Corey. Friends, I don't know why it does this, friends. I'm always following Corey. Yes, I literally saw the post tagging me like, oh, he betrayed us. What a slap in the face. I ignored it. So pathetic. He said so many times he's not a one blockchain person. But also, friends, networks, they have to build bridges. Look what happens when you don't build bridges, man. When you keep burning the bridges, you run out of money. And you realize you actually need people and need other people out here. Also, Cleo. So shout out to my boy Cleo. Cleo, friends, obviously very controversial in very controversial in the Hex community. BitBoy only talked about PulseChain because he was paid by 9inch. They confirmed that live in a space. They simply used the term sponsored. He's a rad influencer who makes money on dumping free poop. He will never talk about PulseChain again unless he is paid. Well, look, man, look. It's on the tip of everyone's tongue. It's been exposed to his brain, friends. So we have to think about the future growth going forward. Don't worry about these like sponsorships and all these stuff here and there. This is part of the growing thing. This is it, okay? The way I see it, at least there's some controversy. You have to take that, friends. Yeah, at least there's some controversy. What's happening? He's going to talk about it or isn't. That keeps everybody active in the game rather than it just fading away and becoming another Litecoin, okay? PulseChain, the power is in everyone's hands, but undeniable now. Meme coins are here to stay. They're just Pokemon for adults. Make sure you like, subscribe, belly button, or catch you soon.